There are people that need that money more, and I'm going to donate the entire prize, the entire $1 million, in my father's name, Robert Gabler, who's a Green Beret, to veterans in need.
Wow. Mike Gabler, a heart valve specialist from Meridian, Idaho, was named the winner of Survivor Season 43. Gabler makes history as the second oldest Survivor winner in history at 52 years young. He also made Survivor history when he announced that he was going to donate the entire $1 million prize to a nonprofit to help veterans in need. Gabler joining us on the phone this morning right now to talk about his Survivor run and his heartwarming act of charity. Good morning, Gabler. So good to see you. Welcome back on American soil and back here in the Inland Northwest. We're so glad to have you this morning. Tell us a little bit about the experience on being on the show.
You know, being on Survivor was amazing. It was just an incredible life experience. I mean, you know, from Jeff on down, the crew was just spectacular. You know, they knew we're all fans, and they treated us like fans. And the adventure with those castaways, the people that were on with me this season were all incredible. And I've got nothing but great things to say.
Wow, I love that. And also, we have to talk about the history made here on this season, because I don't think there's ever been a season where the money has been donated all to charity. And I love that you're doing this in tribute to your father, Robert, and thank you for his service. Tell us about what inspired you to do this.
You know, I come from a military family, and my dad was obviously in the service. His brothers were in the service. My uncles, I've got friends from high school that were in Afghanistan and Iraq. And, you know, the 1% takes care of the 99% of us. And while I had the opportunity to serve, I never had the honor to serve. And to have the honor to serve those who served us was pretty special. And it was something we talked about going into the show with my wife. And that kind of fire kept me warm at night on those cold, rainy nights, and kept me pushing, because I was trying to do this, you know, to have the adventure for myself, but to win this for our veterans. And I was very proud to be able to do that.
I love that. So did you know from the very beginning, like, talk about how you decided to make that decision? I mean, did the other castaways know that this is what you were doing?
No, they did not. And I did not want to tell them until the end. And you can see the surprise on their faces.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want it to cloud anybody's judgment for the winner. I wanted to win on my own merit, because I wanted the title of sole survivor to be solely mine. And after I got 7 out of 8 votes, then I was able to kind of unveil the surprise. And it was a beautiful moment for my family, for obviously everybody that was right there on that set with me. And, you know, just Survivor's the gift that is the gift that just keeps on giving. And it gave me a lot personally, just going on this experience, meeting all these amazing people, and then to come back and be able to do some extra good in this world it just seemed right. It just felt right.
Absolutely. And, you know, I have to ask you, you know, you're from Meridian, which is obviously just west of Boise, but you really do enjoy time in the northern panhandle where our viewers are watching from this morning. And you also spent some time in Lewiston. Tell us about what you love about this portion of the country. You
know, the panhandle is what brought me to Idaho. Going up there, a friend of mine invited me up one time to go steelhead fishing on the Snake. And we had so much fun, and it was so beautiful, and the people are so amazing. I went back, talked to my wife, and we were like, we need to get up there. And we came up and did a vacation together, and we said, let's move. And 10 years ago, lock, stock, and barrel, moved our family up from Texas to the beautiful state of Idaho. And every chance I get, I head up to the northern part to do some fishing, hiking, hunting, everything. I just love it up here.
Yeah, this is an area of the country that a lot of people are starting to find out about, that's for sure. Well, hey, Gabler, thanks so much for being here on the show, and thanks so much for what you're doing for veterans. This is just so amazing. I love how you're giving back, and thank you to your father again one more time.
Oh, thank you guys, and God bless. Have a great holiday season. Merry Christmas, and we'll see y'all at Steelhead season.
I love it. Merry Christmas.